this should be a really close series. Let's get straight into this and introduce the two players. Spawning up in the top left position, we have got the red Zerg player representing Team Liquid. It's Ret. And down in the bottom right, we have got a fellow Dutchman. This game sucks.
Technically, he's not Dutch, by the way. He's from Sweden.
Oh, okay, Swedish. I got that wrong. Okay, that was a good start.
Yeah,
I like it when it goes that way. Okay.
This guy flew all the way from Sweden to participate in this tournament, so we have high hopes for him, right?
Yeah, he should be doing really well. I mean, he's had a good mark. If we take a look at the brackets and things like that, he's been doing really solidly. He was up against Jonah in the previous round, where he went 2-1. Rep was up against Dubnicon, where he went 2-1 as well. So both these two players haven't had a quick, easy ride through, and therefore it'll be interesting to see how they fare against each other. And of course, it's going to be ZVZ, which can always be quite problematic.
Yeah, CVC is always a crazy matchup. Anything can happen, and I don't think it would be wise to make any predictions so far. LiquidRet is always, of course, known for his passive, macro-oriented style. To be honest, I'm not really sure about DSCL play style, but I'm sure he's going to put under pressure on Red, because the later in the game you come, the more dangerous Red becomes.
Yeah, he's known as Gamers Jones. He's obviously very, very good in the later stage. We can see at the moment he is going for a spawning pool first opening compared to a hatch first from This Game Sucks. Economically speaking, that puts This Game Sucks slightly ahead, but Ret, he's going to have the Queen out earlier, be able to get lava injects a little bit quicker, Zerglings out slightly sooner, and actually This Game Sucks is going for a really, really tech-focused build. He's getting gas down before his pool, really as economical as you can be, and this is fine. It's a bit of a risk, but if it pays off well for him, it can really allow him to go strong into the mid-game.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. That's definitely how it works. So we're going to see with This Game Suck having a little bit of an economic advantage, but it's not that great. We'll just have to wait and see what happens so far. We see that This Game Suck, even though he took a hedge first, it got also his gas a little bit earlier. So we cannot definitely say that Red's going to be able to put on any aggression, because This Game Suck's speed is going to finish up even sooner than Red's.
Yeah, so getting that really quick speed out just means that you start getting the map dominance if he wants to take it. Do you reckon This Game Sucks is going to be playing more aggressive here? Because what he knows is that Red is strong in the late game. So on the one hand, he could try and sit back, he could try and just take it there, or he could try and end this game out early. Of course, it is the first game in a best of 3. If you were sitting here playing this, would you play it aggressive sushi against Red, or would you want to try and just sit down and see where it takes you?
Well, even though Red is known as a macro player, he's also really smart and he scouts well. You know, I think playing aggressive would be taking a risk. And at this stage in the tournament, if I were This Game Suck, I wouldn't take the chance.
I think that's a perfectly wise choice to make, and as we can see at the moment, it is looking all fairly good. Neither player really committing too much to any Zerglings. We've literally just got the 2 out at the moment for This Game Suck. Red getting his first 2 out. The drone count, quite close. Red is only 1 ahead at the moment, and it's now actually leveling out. Baneling Nest coming down here for both players at a very similar time, and this is really phase 2 of ZVZ, where you get Zergling Baneling, and this is where all of the micro really comes into effect. If you are too bold, if you overstep the mark, then you can get a really nasty Baneling connection on you. These two, from what they're doing at the moment, it's hard to tell whether they're going to be going for a really passive style. They're both droning really heavily, probably just going to get defensive Banelings for the moment, at least from what they're currently doing. And now Rep with the Evolution Chamber adding on as well, really quite likely not to be moving out anytime soon.
No, you're right. This is definitely one of the most interesting points in the CVC matchup, because this is exactly the point where you have to decide as a Zerg player, am I going to drone up a little bit more, or am I going to go aggressive? Going aggressive, they both can do. They both have Baneling nests, but as you pointed out, they droned quite heavily. And normally we see Red, This Game Suck taking his 2 gases, actually all 4 gases, and already going to a lair. But Red's just gonna scout it.
Yep, he comes straight in, gets the amazing scout out. That is really good read there for Rep, because once you know those sort of timings, he can react appropriately. He knows it's a quick tech up. Rep behind him, he's got +1 ground carapace on its way. Ooh, this is getting a little bit of micro battles going on in the natural there. Nothing too scary for the time being, though. We can see that 6 Zerglings are out on the field for Rep, but he's not committing anything much to it. He's slightly ahead in the drone count still, but these two fairly evenly matched for the time being.
Yeah, but Red is doing quite a weird style, in my opinion. He's still not upgrading to a lair. He's building a second Evo chamber right now. He has a drone at the third which just got killed. He's going to take a third base. But this is a really, really unique style by Red. And the nice thing about it is that ThisGameSuck is just going for a Spire most likely. We're going to see that in a couple of seconds most likely. He's also going for a third base. This game is really unique. You don't see this often at all. Like, they're both going really economically based. They didn't really attack each other. Yes, they made circlings, but they didn't we have a small skirmish around the map, but they have equal amounts of circlings. This Baneling is going to get a nice hit. Oh, that was really close.
You've got to be careful here, and that Baneling is helping so much. 2 more morphing in. There's quite a few Zerglings out for Red at the moment. He's got 22 there. Oh, the Baneling's getting close. Oh, that's quite a good hit there. And, well, this is where things get quite scary. We've got more morphing in. Ling Bling is just so stressful. I don't envy these two.
I don't think anything much is going to happen right now. Red, of course.
Oh, nice hit.
That was a really nice hit. Red is, on the other hand, in a few seconds' time, he's going to have +1 in the circlings, which means that if Banelings hit them, they will have 1 HP left, which matters a lot in these kinds of battles.
Yeah, he's going to have that kicking in right about now. He's also got a lot of Zerglings just come out, so this is actually putting the Zergling count exactly equal. That upgrade could be really big. We see ThisGameSuck trying to force the cancel on the hatchery, but Red there to defend it in time. He's going to push him back, and the Spire is just completing behind this. The first Mutalisks should be hitting fairly soon. We can see ThisGameSuck has banked up 1,000 gas, so he can get those 10 Mutas out quite quickly once he gets the minerals too. Getting +1 air carapace, critically important in muta fights, but Red, he's not going to go that way. He doesn't have a Spire down, he doesn't have a Spire started yet. He's just pumping more and more Zerglings. Oh, big rain hit there.
Yeah, I'm really scared for Red right now, because ThisGameSuck is just going to be able to make a lot of mutas. And Red is actually pretty lucky that he's only making 3 mutas at the moment, because if I were ThisGameSuck and I identified the situation that Red is +1 armor, just make mass mutas and overwhelm his third base.
Yeah, we can see the Banelings are trying to get chipped off here by the Mutalisks, but that does reveal it. Red, he's trying to make out this third base, and he may be successful in doing so. We can see that it's already taking quite a bit of damage, but there's the quick reactions from ThisGameSuck. He's going to be pulling back 24 more Lings coming out, though, from Red. He's just flooding 1-1 Speedlings.
Yeah, he's just going to hope to overwhelm ThisGameSuck with the superior upgrades. Like, he's got 1-1 right now, which is really a big difference. You can imagine that if Circlings do 5 damage and they have 1 damage upgrade, it's 6 damage. That's a 20% increase. Plus, he always has the armor as well. So, in a straight-up fight, Red's going to do significantly better. So, I think Red's going to really put under pressure right now, because he knows his opponent has mutas, and it's only going to be a matter of time before ThisGameSuck is going to overwhelm Red. So, he has to do something now.
Yeah, this is his moment to go, but Red chucking down a lot of Spore Crawlers. He's got 4 already, 3 more are about to finish up. That's going to be nice to defend against only 12 there at the moment, but Overlords are going to be going down. This is going to get quite frustrating for Red. It does supply block him, but he's got the Queens there too. They've got a lot of energy. He's going to be ready to start going for those transfuses if need be on the Spore Crawlers. ThisGameSuck, he's got to do some damage here, otherwise those Speedlings that are coming around the bottom side of the map could do a lot.
Yeah, the funny thing about Red's style here is he's just going to defend with Spores and Queens while he makes the run by. We have to take a good look at that, because I think Red's going to do a big move right now. Yeah, he's just going to attack the third base, and I think he's going to take it down. No problem.
Yep, third base is gone. Nice little run by there, but the Banelings do get some nice connections. The Mutalisks coming back. They will be able to clean that up, and losing that third base is quite frustrating. There's also Zerglings in the main. They are doing a lot of drone damage here, and just picking off these drones so quickly and easily can be really frustrating. We can see that ThisGameSuck's now down to just 42 drones to the 64 of Red, but the Mutas are still a threat on the field. Pathogen Glands is nearly complete. The first Infestors are on their way out here for Red. Can he get those fungal growths that are going to be essential to him holding against this next push?
Yeah, and of course, since Heart of the Swarm, mutas are much more potent against fungal growth, because first of all, it's a projectile. So first we had fungal growth which landed directly when you hit the spell, you know. But right now that has changed. By the way, ThisGameSuck is going to attack. No transfuse, yes, a transfuse, but there are too many mutas. He's just going to kill all the queens.
This is exactly what you should be doing. When you get up to this kind of critical mass of Mutalisks, they can just go head-to-head with nearly anything. The Queens are taking out this third base. Does have 2 Spore Crawlers there, but the Spore Crawlers can get focused down very quickly, very easily. A couple of Mutalisks will fall, but this is the kind of counter-aggression that this game really
nice fungals!
That fungal, absolutely brilliant. The rest of the Infestors coming in from the natural base. Shang bungling there. This is what Red needs to do. All of the Mutalisks caught. and they are all going to be going down here. That is quick commitment from Ro, and there's the GG.
GG. You know how they call that?
Yep.
That's a money fungal.
Yeah, that is the fungal growth one in the game.
This is called that was a perfect money fungal. DSCL practically had a game in his hands if he would just spread his mutas a little bit more, but instead he just clumped them up. He didn't expect the infestors, of course. They just popped out and started fungling right away, and then the game was over.
It was the way they came out as well was really helpful for him, because one infestor popped out from the third, so he was straight away there with patching grounds, one fungal growth, the rest came in from the natural. Once you've got all your mutalisks trapped like that, even if they're trying to focus down the infestors, there's just so many there, they can stay out of range, it's never going to be fun.